On this video, I'm going to tell a short little story of me seeing a beautiful gal at the park way back on last Memorial Day, who happened to resemble a lot of the beautiful and lovely young Lalaine. And so, of course, I really took note of her. But first, I'm going to talk about some coins that I got here that I kind of, just kind of collected.
I think I'm going to sell most of it, though, because, I don't really have much for use for it. Maybe I'll keep a few pieces. But the one piece I'm definitely going to keep, it's my prize piece, the keystone of my collection, is this one right here. I'm definitely going to keep this one. I'm not going to get rid of it because it is my prize piece. I'm going to keep that one. So I might sell the rest, but this one I'm going to keep.
But now to my short little story, way back on last Memorial Day. I went down to the park with my church and everything at a picnic they were having there. And, it was real nice and everything. And at first I grabbed the plate for my dad and took back to him. And then I came back to it. And after a while, I was talking to this guy I know, a friend of mine named Jeremy. And as I was talking to him, I noticed that behind him, over by a tree, was this really beautiful girl. And I took note of her because, Lalaine, she looked a lot like you. And she even had a similar top that I've seen pictures of you wearing. And I think she might have been that gal that I've commented on earlier videos that looked so much like you that I've seen around town. But I'm not really for sure because she had glasses on and her hair was up different, so she kind of looked different. But all the same, the scale was really, really drop-dead gorgeous. And, she had these shorts on and just beautiful thighs and beautiful legs and everything. And she had such a gorgeous figure and beautiful, beautiful girl. But, I guess largely because I was sort of emotionally drawn and tired out and everything for caring for my dad and taking him to doctor's appointments, I was like way too shy and awkward to actually, talk to her or anything. And so, I didn't get the nerve up to talk to her. I just kind of stared at her a lot, and she probably thought I was kind of a weirdo, but I don't know. I mean, I guess, quite a few years really that I've been taking care of my parents. It's kind of hard to really have the emotional energy to put anything into anything outside of work and responsibilities. But, I do the best I can, and hopefully, Lalaine, one day I'll be able to find a beautiful woman that looks just like you, and I'll live happily ever after with her. And, Lalaine, I just want to comment about you. I mean, your career has been so meaningful. I mean, most young actresses, especially the ones who started on the Disney Channel when they're just girls, I mean, all they end up doing is kind of goofy bubblegum movies, But, I mean, you did Flipside, which is, that's a real show about real people, a traveling show and everything, and it tells about Filipino culture and everything. I really love that show and everything. And, that was a really meaningful show. And then you did this movie that's, based on a true story and everything like that. And, it's about history and all that. And, in my opinion, things like that are a whole lot more meaningful than most of the stuff that you see on TV these days. And, Lalaine, you've had so much more meaningful career than most young actresses. And even though you've made a little bit of mistake for a while there and everything, if you look at the careers of most of these actresses on TV and stuff, I mean, they just completely disgrace themselves over and over. I don't know. I'm so nuts about you and so obsessed with you, Lalaine, that I can't even look at a woman without comparing her to you. And, I just pray for me that someday I'll be able to get the courage to, talk to some beautiful gal that looks just like you. And if by any chance you might consider, going out with me sometime, I would certainly love that. I mean, having going out with a gal that looks just like you would be great, but going out with you would be my dream. I think you're the most beautiful woman on the whole world. But if by any chance you might, I'd like to ask you out on a date. And I don't know how to contact you or something. I'll try to ask you out like on the MySpace or something. But I guess I'll attach my email. My email is cmorris@dishmail.net or something like that. But I would love to go out on a date with you. And you can ask some people around town here that I'm not all that bad of a guy. I mean, I admit this might sound kind of crazy, me asking you out on the, YouTube like this. But there's people who do that weird, dating internet thingy or something. This isn't that weird, is it? I hope. But anyways, I think you're the most beautiful thing on earth. You've had so much more meaningful career than most people, and you seem to have, I don't know, there's something about you, and I can tell that you're a sweet and wonderful and decent girl, and I really respect you, and I just want to tell you, Lalaine, that I'll always be a big fan of you. I always have a place for you in my heart, and I adore you, beautiful, beautiful, lovely Lalaine. And God bless you. Bye.